Morning, guys.
Morning.
So what did we go over yesterday?
Hazardous material.
Asbestos?
Asbestos.
What were the takeaways?
Don't breathe it in.
Don't breathe it in?
We're protective respirators,
Yep.
certified 50.
Wearing proper PPE,
Yes.
gloves, eye protection,
Respirator.
Respirators.
gotta be manifested load, can't pick up and do a lot load with it, it's gotta go direct to landfill.
It's a direct service.
I'm moving it, it's leaking.
Yep. All very good takeaways. Today, what is life critical rule number 5? It's always
Seatbelt.
always wear your seatbelt, okay? Yesterday I was on the safety call. There were 2 more LCRs, one in Blaine and one in Sioux Falls. Each line of business has certain reasons why we have to wear a seatbelt. Front loads, when should we have our seatbelt on? Always. You exit to open an enclosure, you get back in, what should you do right away?
Right back on.
We're right back on. Yeah. With roll off, how about for you guys?
All the same thing.
Yeah. Like if your carriage is up in there,
Yep.
why is that important when your carriage is up?
Ready to roll or tip over.
Yeah. Because once you start pulling that load up,
Yep.
if it's off center, it'll have a tendency of pulling you to one side or another. Rear loads, this is the one that's always in question. So when is it okay to not wear a seatbelt in a rear load?
Residential.
So what does that mean?
If you're less than 10 feet apart from, 15 feet apart from this stop to this stop to this stop to this stop. For example, holiday 1 and 2.
Basically.
You're always in and out.
It's less than 10 miles an hour and 0.2 of a mile in between containers. So if your camera goes off, what should you be able to see by that drive cam event if you're doing residential gray?
Shouldn't be in the red or showing a speed.
Okay,
That would be you.
there's that, and there's also one other thing.
Should see your seatbelt across your chest with that.
Well, if you're doing residential, it should be seeing another tote.
There you go, you
Oh.
should see another tote in front of you. If the totes are close enough where you can see it, then that's when you know that you don't have to have your seatbelt on a residential portion. We have a lot of mixed resi commercial roads, right, on the rear loads? So that's where we really need to be cognizant of when we have to have our seatbelts on. For ASLs, how about ASLs? When do you guys have to have your seatbelt?
Always.
Well, I was talking to Ron, all the time, but how would that make sense for us? I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, 'cause they are tote to tote to tote too, so.
I mean, I'll be always wear our seatbelts because we don't get out that much, but
But that's,
why would
that's
they?
because you got
You
sidewalk.
guys would allow that?
The biggest reason for that is the ASL roads are typically gonna be on roadways, right on the side of roadways.
Right.
The rear load routes, you have some that are like that, but most of the time it's gonna be in a designated either double siding area or it's gonna be in alleys. So they're not right there with the major flow of traffic.
Right.
You guys are in busy intersections and driving all the time.
Right, that's why we always wear it.
Yeah,
That
that's-
makes sense to me, that.
What if you're on, see, we're getting on the right side.
Right. Not, of
Can't do it now.
Right.
That's the same thing, you're actually seeing tote to tote to tote. As long as they have that 0.2 of a mile and under 10 miles an hour.
Well, technically, the ASL is that way too, though, Dave, right?
They very well can be, but it's just the fact that they're on busier roadways. It's more restricted traffic.
He got what's on the roof, he drives the ASL breezing in and out of that truck all goddamn time, picking up that.
Yeah. It's how the rule states it. It's basically.
But his stops are further apart than yours.
Sometimes they ain't, because they're in the trailer park.
Well, yeah.
Maybe two totes. You gotta get out.
You got a whole bunch of extras and you have to get out. But the reasons for it is because of denser population, denser traffic. That's the biggest key.
Nail the door against traffic.
Exactly.
This is an important topic because how much or how many incidents is a life critical rule violation?
2.
It's worth 2. So you can automatically have a 1-day suspension with 2. Okay? Probably not gonna happen here. I'm probably not gonna give you a 1-day suspension for your life critical. Depending, it's depending. You gotta realize If you have two life criticals, then what is that grounds for?
Termination.
For termination. That's at the district manager and my discretion. The biggest thing is we need to build a culture around it, and we have. We don't really have a problem here with seatbelts. But I don't wanna see a problem with the seatbelts, so it endangers people's jobs.
Seatbelts with roll-off. What I have a problem with, we back up to a compactor, get out, hook the cable, undo your turnbuckles, get in, put your seatbelt on, pull the box ahead, undo your seatbelt, get out, put the diaper. You know, that,
Yeah,
there,
4 feet.
yeah,
Pull the box in,
Yeah.
maximum 4 feet.
yeah.
or same putting it back, get out, take the
Same
diaper off,
thing.
it's same thing.
Yeah.
There should be a leeway there, but,
But you're
It's
just
just-
in the air though when you're doing
what?
It's
that.
basically,
Your deck,
Well,
Yeah.
I know,
It's basically anytime your deck is up, you definitely want it on, but,
I know.
it's just an automatic get in,
yeah.
click,
It becomes second nature, right,
you know,
for the most part?
for the most part. I'm having a heck of a time with the R factor, remembering to count to 3 before I proceed to back.
Okay. There's a good way to do that. Does your flashers, do they make the
Nope.
tone? They don't? So you just hear the click,
I don't hear nothing.
don't hear nothing? Can you hear your backup alarm at all?
Nope.
No? Then it's more difficult.
Yeah, it's a mentally thing.
Yeah.
You're talking about when you're moving 4 feet just to push the balls back?
No.
Well, it's anytime you go your backup.
Going back, going back.
But that can be another topic. I can see where that would be a little bit tougher to gauge how much time it is. There's a, I'll share it, but for doing a machine gun blast, for example, you have to try to count how many rounds you're shooting, and the cyclic action on weapons is really fast, okay? So we would always come up with the same, and yeah, they're bad sayings, but it's like, I can't really say it. I can't really say it. But it's something that takes you around 3 to 5 seconds to actually say that statement. If you say that to yourself, it's a good way to gauge it. There's always a way, but it's coming up with a different way. That's why it's good to talk about it.
I gotta use a machine gun on my own. For a different route.
Okay, what's our takeaway?
You can always wear a seatbelt. Kurt, when in doubt, get out, check it out.
Right.
So always wear your seatbelts. There's different variances on every line of business, right? But the biggest thing is if we're traveling more than 0.2 of a mile in rear loads, or going over 10 miles an hour, then we have to have a seatbelt on. All right? Let's have a safe day.
Quick question.
In the back of my truck.
Hold on one second.
Alright.